So, time for another THOR reaction, guys. Today, I'm gonna do Soldier Stands Solitarily from LOVEBITES. And like I said in the last video, guys, I will do a lot more videos after Christmas threat. So if you have other bands you check out, please leave a comment below, right? Or I might even do some kind of contest, just like, I'm gonna react to maybe like my subscribers' favorite, and so forth, right? So, working on finding more interesting bands and so on. And it doesn't have to be Japanese, of course, but obviously that's kind of like mostly what I prefer, right? But quick side note, yesterday I made my top 5 90s Japanese music openings, so forth, right? And not exactly the same as LOVEBITES, of course, perhaps same genre, but I would heavily recommend the video. Appreciate you guys check it out. I think it is some amazing tunes. I'm gonna break down the visuals, all right, and there's some good tracks there that I will really recommend people get into, right? Old classic 90 music, man. I'm an old man, right? I'm an old man. But anyway, let's get into LOVEBITES. Do my little... Oh, immediately solo, okay. Man, that was nice. That was nice. Immediately, that might be the best opening of any LOVEBITES song, right? Yeah, that was great. Immediate, like a badass, a little duel there. Honestly, I wish it was longer. Yeah, was it like half a minute? I wish it was longer. I wouldn't mind just having Miyako Midori duel, but no, but that was bad. It's always great when they have like an immediate duel. That was really, really cool. Arguably the best one I think so far. Yeah, that was badass. But I will say that it feels now, right? I just feel immediately here that we're gonna have more of this. Like, if you start a song like that, right, I'm expecting it to be more like, guitar riffs and guitar solos and so on, right? So now I would expect coming forward. So let's see what's happening. Yeah, this feels like it might be the most like trashy hardcore from them. Very much so. But that's what I felt immediately, right? That with the starting short duel there, you felt that we're gonna get into a much more kind of quicker, high tempo. I mean, overall, right, as a whatever you call it, listener, musician, whatever, right, I prefer high tempo music, right? I probably mentioned in the video, but I find it very interesting from a behavior standpoint, right? Which I wrote some books about, whatever. How you analyze music with the brain straight. So I think, this is my own theories now based on the science, but still, right? If you're someone like me, which is extroverted and so on, right? And I mean, I'm generally extroverted, not because I'm a YouTuber, but I'm an extroverted person. Like, I like talking to people, I blab a lot, I debate and so on, right? And if you're that, you like this kind of music more, I always like music more that's fast, that's high tempo, right? It's like a brain thing. Where extroverted people actually do enjoy this kind of music more. And I said this in more videos, of course, as well. But yeah, immediately I'm just like, yeah, I like it a lot, yeah. So I mean, I'm always into this, like, the higher tempo songs. It's what I prefer, right? And also, absolutely, I do prefer kind of the loopy earworms. You know what I mean? Like I talked about in my ElectricCallboy with BABYMETAL, right? HATA and so on, yeah. Those kind of songs also works really well on me. The whole concept, right, of the whole, like, I'm from Europe, you know what I mean? Like the whole Euro mix, that thing. You might have heard, what's called, Dumbbell Deja Vu remix, you know, Euromix Dumbbell, you know, like hey muscle. I mean, like that for me works really well, right? High tempo, loopy Euromixes. But yeah, let's keep going. But I love this kind of stuff. I really do. This is a great song, high tempo, I love it. But like I said, like I mean, I like it. Yeah, I like. I think that's. I mean, I think the beauty of it, LOVEBITES, is when they do this high tempo into this really good melody, better high tempo again, right? That's like perfect for me, right? I think that this song here is maybe the highest tempo, right? Yeah, it feels super hype, man. It's super hype. Very quick and aggressive music. I like it a lot. I don't know if it's better yet than Any Way You Want. That I would say is my favorite. Yeah, you know, because I'm a sucker for that kind of lyrics now. I was like, Any Way You Want. I am. But this is definitely up there. Definitely high tempo. But now then, I took the pause here, right? I'm gonna guess now, of course, it's gonna be some solo. Now it certainly feels like we're gonna have like a Midori. I feel it's gonna be her and Miyako. We're gonna have another duel, right? Oh, Fami gets like a bass solo? Oh. Okay. Okay, let's go back. We have to re-watch this, of course. But first of all, I just like how she's so smiley, she's so happy and adorable. She's center. Come on, she's like the happiest, best player ever. She looks super. She does remind me a lot. I suppose it of Akane in BABYMETAL. She always has like a giant grim, you know. Yeah, it's almost like the Joker, okay? No, but she has like the biggest smile of all time, man. But yeah, leave a comment below. Is this the one? Is this the first live performance she does? I don't think it is, right? Maybe I'm wrong on that. No, I'm not sure here. But I know she obviously, you know, late in the band as well. Maybe this is from the first time she played with the band. But whatever, I digress. That was cute. She's super adorable. She feels like the, you know, yeah, just like super kawaii, right? But I talk about it a lot, right? I always love how, especially I feel Japanese artists are much more, not just humble also, but like, you know, happier and more like, yeah, I'm happy to be here, so on. More grateful, perhaps. That's a better word for it, right? Because she feels very happy and grateful. She's just like really excited to be here, you know. She's like, yeah, I'm here! You know, she's just really excited to be like, yes, I'm doing it! You know, it's just, It's just super cute, you know. It just feels like it warms, you know, it heart. I can speak. I can speak. It warms my heart, you know. She's just super adorable. It's awesome. But let's go back, of course, to the duel. This is probably the best duel. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. This is probably the best. I said before, like, oh, I don't know if this is a better than, you know, Anywhere You Want, Anywhere, right? Which is my current favorite Love Bites. But now this might be my new favorite now. I don't know. I feel there are two different songs though. Yeah, that solo. I mean, so solo and then the duel, right, is really good. So let's look at it again. But I always feel like, yes, this is probably the best duel they've had. So in that sense, it's my favorite song now. But I do think that, I don't know. I'm still just like, damn it, I really just. But it's like, you know, Anywhere You Want, Anyway. It's just like a 10. That was the true 10 out of 10 for me, right? I've listened to songs so many times since then. Oh yeah, like I'm struggling now. It's like my favorite song, but let's release it again. So it starts kind of here, right? First of all, it's also very long. Yeah, that might be the longest duel they've had. Maybe. At least it's like a recorded. I mean, I'm sure they have a live performance that keeps going longer, right? And it's more adaptive happening. But yeah, this one is very, very long. It's super badass. But let's do it again then. But of course, we have to listen to it again. This be here, man. Yeah, Midori. But it's also Asami. It's so good. It's good. Should I pause already? Been all people get angry and pause, but come on, we had it the second time we do it. I can pause now. I just want to say again, right, that of course before the scene, Asami is a hype woman. I love that Asami, right? And I always keep saying that, but I think that she is arguably, I keep saying, underrated, right? Because she's such a good hype woman. So we go back slightly here, and she's very good at moving around, sharing up with the crowd. I think she's very good at having that presence, right, with the audience. And then like Miyako's doing her solo bit into the Midori, starting her like the duel kind of thing. Right? She's very good at getting up to it and waving her arm like, come on everyone. And then she moves around gracefully to the other side and does like a cool dance to the other side. She's very good at this. Or she's very, very good at this. I really like that with her that how can I say it, right? Because we're having these like quite, especially here, quite long duel. Like it's over a minute, right? It's like 2 minutes. Like it's very, very long. And it's very, very long, you know, guitar riffs, so right? And she's kind of like, you know, doing this entertaining kind of thing on the same time, you know what I mean? And I think that, I don't know, I'm thinking like Iron Maiden and so with Eddie and so on. It feels like she's kind of like, yeah, like she, usually the lead singer isn't in the same, you know, yeah, I wouldn't say so. What do you think about that? They've always happened with that. I don't think the lead singer has to be the thing. But I guess you're gonna have to run more in Love Bites because they have so long guitar bits, right? Because they have so long solos, like a drum and so yeah, they have so much solo bits and so forth that she has a lot of time to do all the stuff. Maybe that's why she's developed these skills, because she's like, I gotta do something in 3 minutes, I gotta do something! Hey, come on everyone! I gotta do something! I'm gonna run around it for a bit. It does feel like that. She feels that she's a very, you know, well-developed hype woman, more so than I think the lead singer is. But again, it might be because how the band does their music, right? That she has a lot more time to like, okay, I'm gonna go over here now. But yeah, let's go back to the middle bit. This is really great. It's really great. And this player, the spiders are they're spider, adorable Pokemon. It's even more, it just keeps going. Yeah, it's a long life from it keeps going. Like encore, encore. Yes, this was truly the best Shred. Yes, this truly was the best SHREDFEAST in the Duel, man. This was an amazing song. There's so much shredding, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, it's mid-start, right? I keep saying it, but this is probably the highest tempo song they had, right? Like immediately, it's a back a bit. This is the first second, right? It just starts to be, yeah. Yeah, it's an amazing intro. It's just amazing shredding it. It's a great guitar duel immediately, right? And like I said, I guess correctly, of course, but I was like, I knew it, but it's kind of like, you feel that, okay, I'm getting in here, and it's a bit, you feel it's gonna be like this amazing, high tempo, high riffing through the whole music video, right? Yeah, like it's a really good start. It's a really, really good start, and it never let you down. It just keeps going with this tempo higher the whole song, so that was really impressive. Obviously we talk about that, but this is probably the best duel, right? Or definitely up there. Or how would you rate it? One day I will have to probably go, definitely for that matter. One day, maybe at Christmas, because now I have done like, what, 20? Honestly, I don't know how many videos LOVEBITES, but it's like 20 at least now, right? You know, I'm a hardcore LOVEBITES guy now, right? We have to go back, I feel, now and do like a tier list or something. I like tier lists, you know, I mean it, I love it. Things I love tier lists because, you know, I'm coming from, you know, being a game developer, right? So I love, like, you know, rating stuff, balancing and so on. Yeah, so I feel I want to go back and like listen to like all. Maybe if you know that, it's maybe a compilation perhaps. That would be really, really nice if someone just have compiled all of the different like duels or like chorus or whatever. It'd be nice going over like all the different, you know, like this part, that part, and so on. Yeah, all the different songs, right? But this one definitely is up there. This is one of the heaviest, most powerful one. Absolutely, it was a really, really good song. I feel like it's, like you say, I feel that it's competing perhaps probably with anyway. Well, going back to, yeah, which is probably my favorite, right? But from a dual standpoint, yeah, I don't know. Definitely, it's hard. I just loved the one so much. I was really broken that one, but it's like I said a few weeks ago. You know, anyway, that's become kind of like the song that I listen to all the time. You know what I mean? It has become the song that I go back to when I'm at work. I'm like, this is the LOVEBITES when I'm just working on this, whatever. And like, I put on this thing here. Like, yeah, this has become that. It has become that one. And it's kind of weird thinking about it, right? I'm just reflecting a little bit here in my head, but this arguably I think is a better song. But I think that even though I really love, I mean, of course I like the second, but I feel it's sometimes hard, right, to listen to this kind of shredding, you know, for like an hour. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why I live a couple of sleep on it. But I feel it might be hard to listen to this kind of shred, right, for an hour. And then it's like no, even though I really enjoy it, right? But I feel like the other song, that's more like I can have it when I work, you know, whatever. It's more like it's high intense, but it isn't like 10 out of 10 intensity, right? And then you kind of, it's more, yeah, maybe that's why. Like, maybe I do that this song more, but I can't listen to it on a loop for 10 hours, right? Something with that, yeah, something with that. But it's probably true, I think, for all the songs I think that I like for a lot of bands, where I feel like, okay, this is the best song. This is the highest intense, really high tempo, stuff I like, great solos, all that stuff, right? But it's kind of hard to almost be like, yeah, I'm just gonna like do this thing while doing something else, right? This is more a song that perhaps fits more like, you know, you lay down in your couch, you like turn it on, and you like, this feels more like that. It feels like it takes all your attention. Maybe that's why. Because I think it's the same thing for me when I think about other Japanese, like a lot of animal things, of course. I listen to when I work and so on, right? I feel the same thing there too. Like I gravitate towards the less intense probably optics, right? They're intense more in like, you know, it's kind of like a looping or so on, yeah, more in that sense, right? More earwormy, rather than actually sometimes my favorite openings, right? Because my favorite openings, especially with anime openings, they'll get me emotional. I get weeping, and I'm like, oh, this is the scene where Grandpa died. It's got that feel to it, right? So I attempt to go into those more kind of like Mother's Up Darling, like I listen to more like those kind of like, you know, yeah, like J-poppy, more the chill, you know, kind of, yeah, this is kind of nice. That's probably I think I feel to it. What do you think about that? Do you have the feeling I have there? So something I think so. I think so. It's like there's some songs that are better at average day kind of thing, and this feels more like a song. It's like, oh no, this is the best song for like, you know, I'm just gonna like really, you know, yeah, like just really like feel it, right? Something like that, yeah. Hope I'm in a sense there. Anyway, guys, let me subscribe and have a great day.